Friday, July 11th, and we're heading out with Epic Charters. Brooke's driving, captain in the boat. Got everything loaded up and ready to go, ready to cruise.
All right, there's Captain Brooke. There's First Mate Matt. All right.
Have a good trip.
We will. There's the Fjord waiting for us again. Let's board it and we're on our adventure to College Fjord.
It's cold.
There's the regular paddling crew.
Look at this, look at this.
Oh, Tyler, why did you cut it? Last week he had a ponytail. Man, oh man, look at this guy.
Right.
All right, who's our first mate here?
Real quick safety briefing, real quick.
Give me your name first.
Eric.
Eric, all right. Okay, we're going to get our safety brief. Here we go.
This is Life Vest. There's 5 behind the seats, 7 on
Right.
They're all on this side.
I think it's just spicy.
It's pretty good. It's spicy. It might have a little bit different flavor. Goodbye, Whittier. Okay, we're offloaded on the beach, and there goes the Fjord. And we're trying to get all this gear into these boats.
It's not gonna be easy.
It's not going to be easy, but somehow we always manage. Okay, there goes our ride. We're all alone in the wilderness.
Last chance.
Yep, we're going that way. We're going up Esther Passage. Beautiful day, a little overcast, quiet water. I'm happy. See you later, Fjord. See you in 7 days.
Okay, guys.
Putting the big barge in. There's another Kodiak. Daniel gets to paddle a Kodiak this year. Tyler and I got our boats in. There's the bow of Bert, and the Limey is over there. The what?
Lizard.
The lizard. That's right, the lizard. You told me that in Kodiak. The lizard. All right. This is my kind of water. Flat. Oh, there's a little visitor. Little seal. Hey, fella. We're heading up that way, Esther Passage. Beautiful paddling. 3 o'clock, we're launching.
Right now?
Who's that bald guy? He ain't got no hair. It's a fish ladder there. Right out in the middle of Prince William Sound here. In Esther Passage. We don't see any fish in the bay. Or going up the waterfall. Tyler's checking it out. Wow, this is absolutely majestic, even with the low ceiling, that sun breaking through. Oh my goodness. This is Port Wells, just coming out of Esther Passage. My goodness. Little sea lion here. Mountain area, his fin is sticking up. You're a big fella. He's a big one. Waiting for him to come back up and climb up on Tyler's deck. This is just absolutely incredible out here right now. It's just, oh man, look at it down that way. Whoa. I think that's Cascade coming down over there, because Cox would be all the way behind that point. According to my map, that's Berry Point right there. That's Berry Arm. And I'll bet you $1 that's, if I unfold my map, that's Cascade Glacier. Because you can see the ice fields up to the right. See them up to the, way up to the right over that hillside? There he is over there. Hey, fella! Oh, that's a seal. Wow, what a time of night. My goodness, I'm glad we paddled out here. Guy's got a big head on him, doesn't he? Look at that. Beautiful evening in our camp spot. And we are all gathered together with head nets on.
The gnats are back.
The gnats are back.
I remember that one.
They're ferocious again.
I remember you.
Yeah, we're back in the gnats. We're all camped really close together up here because this is the only high flat area we could find. So there's my tent, Daniel and Erica's tent, and Tyler's tent. And our boats are right there, and they're all pulled up close to us because the high tide line last night was right there where my foot is, I think. And that's where our tents are. So we're hoping that if it does get higher than that, which is supposed to 0.4, that we're at least there's no waves, because if there's waves, we're in trouble. So we're getting ready for dinner. It's about 9:30 at night. Long paddle today, but we're in camp. There's the bear bagging right over the top of Tyler's tent. I don't think a bear is going to come down here tonight. There are too darn many gnats. We put the tarp up. Erica made a fantastic dinner. It's about 11:15. Still beautiful out there. But the gnats are nasty. The saying is, if you get further up underneath there, the gnats aren't so bad, but they're still swatting them under there. I don't know.
I'm just kidding. They're not that bad back here.
Right. The only place I can think to be away from those gnats is in the tent. It's almost 11 and they're not gone to bed yet.
So high tide is what, Dad? 1:40?
Right, 3 hours. Ugh, they're all over my camera. Unbelievable. Woo! Morning two, as Tyler would say. The sound you hear is a Ester Passage full of fishing boats. There's two of them over there. A couple of them were anchored here last night. That one right there was anchored last night. There's a recreational boat way over the other shore. It's about 8:30. People are starting to get to work. The fishing boats are up and about. We're up and about. Sunny morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Dad.
Wasn't a bad night. The water came right up to that blue bag. And there are our tents. So another 18 inches and we would have had water in our tents, but there's the water line. There's my tent. So I'd say 18 inches to 2 feet. I got up, take a leak at 2 and saw the water line and said, oh, that's not bad. We're okay. Anyway, it's a pretty morning. Have some coffee and some breakfast and paddle up that way, up towards the glaciers. This is also one of the fun things about kayaking, is all the packing we've got to do every morning. Tyler's got his tent down. Daniel is packing his tent from the inside out. He will probably put himself in his own stuff sack. Erica's working on the kitchen. This is a process that takes at least an hour, and then we'll be on the water. Beautiful day. Get away from these gnats.
Oh, the nets are gone.
Yeah, the nets are gone in your tent. What a setting for fishing. Look at the scenery. These guys are hauling in their nets with fish in it. This is the Sea Hunter, I guess, is the big boat with that trawls the net.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
We live in Casilla.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, the river down there. Boy, they're gonna take the dip net down there, and you're gonna get them.
I'll bet.
Looks like we're going to get another fish donation to our cause. Erica's picking up a, looks like a red they're giving to us. Oh, cool. There it is. Prince William Sound Fish Market. Erica, hold it up.
Hey, hold on.
Tyler says you can see the fish down inside the net.
They're down there about 10 feet.
Is that right? I don't know if we can see that, but you can see the fish in the net down below.
That one's a silver, right? The big one?
Look at that. It's a nice sized fish. Look at him in the net right below me here. Caught in the net.
Inside the net down there in the water.
Yeah, there's one caught. Lots of them down there caught. You got a nice haul. Huh?
The Copper River right now is a lot of fish there.
Is that right?
A lot of boats went there.
We just don't have the right nets.
But you got to use a different net than this net.
Uh-huh.
And we got to go all the way back home to get the other net.
Now you guys work in tandem with that other boat?
No. He's my buddy.
Oh, okay. I thought he was hauling. You actually let the net out and you brought it in.
No, we set it out and we haul it in. He brings the fish to the cannery.
Oh, okay. Where is Trident? I thought that was in Kodiak. Cordova, okay.
They're all over.
Okay, I got you. How cool is that?
Can we bring up a jellyfish?
Yeah. A lot of jellyfish.
Yeah.
Elaine's favorite.
It is Cascade Glacier over there. How beautiful. What a day. What did we luck out? This is the incredible day of paddling. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than this, guys.
You didn't get that on video, did you, Dad?
What?
That's too much.
Nice.
Big old jellyfish. Look how long those tentacles are. I don't want to touch him. I bet he stings. Erica's going to go aggravate a couple of oyster catchers. Yeah, these guys are not easily aggravated. Usually they're meh, 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 meh. That is pretty spectacular. And as we round Cog Hill Point, looking down College Fjord, down there's Harvard Glacier at the end. My gosh, that's amazing. We'll have to look at the map and see what the other glaciers are coming down. There's several tidewater glaciers coming down here. Our camp is right up here to our right. We're going to take a break tonight and then explore that tomorrow. But our camp has got an incredible view of that down there.
And I think that cool breeze will keep the gnats off us.
Yeah, we were up there checking it out and there wasn't much gnats, so thank goodness for the cool breeze. My goodness, what a view this is going to be. About 6:30, time for some salmon dinner. Bergy bits out in College Fjord. Now that's a campsite. Looking down College Fjord, that's Daniel and Erica's tent. We're up high, got a high tide tonight. That's my tent back there. And Daniel's or Tyler's is down there in the trees. And there we are having a beach party without any vegetables. Seems like a bear must have gotten our vegetable bag last night. We have no veggies, so we're going to eat some of Daniel's couscous, whatever that is, with our fish. So I'm going to go cook some fish and we're going to have some couscous and fish.
Good news is there are no gnats. The bad news is it's a little bit colder, but that's okay. We got our dinner. This is the chum, or the dog salmon. I think it turned out pretty darn good.
Not
Dad,
bad.
you did a great job cooking it.
Thank you.
We doctored it up with some yummy spices, and Daniel did the couscous.
Flip-flop weather, by the way?
Flip-flop weather. Daniel was sockless all day.
Wow.
Tyler, what do you think of the dinner?
I'm hungry.
You're still hungry?
I am hungry.
Oh, okay. Keep eating then. All right. We're looking forward to our paddle tomorrow, where we're going to go that way.
Chilly wind coming off the glaciers. You can't see Harvard now. It's all covered up with mist, but man, the willows are coming down that fjord. It's about what time is it? 9:30 at night. We had a nice dinner. I think it's chilly. We're gonna probably all turn in. Tyler's checking out where we're going tomorrow, and I'm headed for that. It's a stinky, cold, breezy, rainy morning. We decided not to go to the glacier today. We're going to paddle up the Cog Hill River. Maybe the weather will break, but it's rained all night. Been raining all morning. We just finished Just finished breakfast, which is about 1 o'clock today. We didn't get up till about 10. Anyway, we're going to go paddle up the Cog Hill River and leave camp so we don't have to set up wet tents tonight.
Oh yeah, it's pretty shallow.
Erica is in a tidal pool between our beach and the beach over there at Cog Hill Anchorage. So we're paddling through this tidal pool to the grass where Daniel is, and then we're going to haul the boats over the grass down the other beach into the ocean and do our Cog Hill River paddle. Little Alaska wilderness adventure. We're paddling up to the Cog Hill River. We're going to work our way up the river. We read about it on the internet. Paddle up the river to the lake. But man, what scenery here. Spectacular. Ceiling is lifting a little bit. So peaceful. Beautiful out here. Okay, so we're paddling up the
Hillcog.
Huh?
Hillcog.
Hillcog River with our kayaks.
From ocean to river.
We're at a high tide, coming in high tides, making the paddling pretty easy. Staying close to the bank, less drag. But it's time to take off a layer because we're going to be paddling against current. Fighting gnats, ropes in hand.
Current was a little bit too strong to paddle all this.
Trying to line our boats up the river. It is pretty strong here. Besides the river, the gnats are ferocious. Ah! Not only that, Daniel's got a hole in one of his boots. Adventure. We'll see how far we get.
Alright, this is going to be a little bit of a tricky part. Tyler's going to show us how a sea kayak can become a river kayak. This is kind of a fast-moving part of the river, and it sucks you back into this eddy. So let's see how he fares. Oh, and there's Dad getting his boat ready. Here he goes. Hey, well done. Nice work, Tyler. You made that look easy. Alright, let's see how Dad does. I think I had a bad angle going into that. It just sucked the back end of my boat sideways. And here goes Dad. River rafting! He's making sure to get his spray skirt on so he doesn't get too wet. Oh yeah! All left side paddling. Good job! Me, I tried to go right through the middle. It didn't work as well.
You saw us slogging to get up the river. This is a peaceful little float to get down the river.
Letting the water take us.
Letting the water take us just like on the Yukon. It's a lot more genteel, a lot easier than when we were going upriver. Whose idea was it to do this?
I had a great time, Dad.
It was fun.
Whatever idea it was brilliant.
We didn't make it to the lake, but we sure had fun. We slogged and fought the gnats and just finished a nice lunch, and this is how we go. This is how we go downriver. Kind of fun. And that's where we're going. We got some faster water up ahead. All right. Onward. Morning 4, 8 a.m. Look at the sky. Oh my. Partial clouds, but the sun is trying to come back. Look at this view. Icebergs from last night drifted in from the glaciers. Tide's out, so are the glaciers. Looks like a pretty good day for paddling so far. There's Harvard. We'll have to get the map and identify those others coming down. Yikes. Pretty spectacular. Here the waterfalls are roaring on the other side of the fjord. Alright, let's go make some coffee.
It's a little cloudy under the tarp, but sunny outside. But this morning we decided on having pancakes with walnut pieces, and we got a pancake cook-off here.
That's right.
This is round one.
We have the white gas versus the propane.
Ooh, Dad's is definitely bigger on size. I don't know if that's gonna equate to being better in taste, but I'll be the judge.
We've had one done, so.
Yum. Yours looks good. Don't mind if I do.
As we launch, on to another day. Hey, hey. Did all of our packing, had to walk quite a ways. Low tide. Erica found a little notch of water near our campsite. We were camped right up on that knob there, on those knolls. Pretty nice sight. We're going, oops, going that way.
I just thought we might not have this view later, so I'm going to definitely take a picture. Don't go too fast, hang on. I don't know if we're going to have this view later. Paddle up a little.
Up to me?
What?
This is a new style of kayaking gear. The Austrian kayaking gear.
I also put my long johns down if they fall.
No, that's alright. I don't think any of us here want to see your hairy hiney.
Very, very quiet. It's almost sacred. Hey, fella. open water. This beautiful stream running off the mountains. So pretty in there. Fresh, fresh, fresh water. Going into the sea. Love paddling an ice pack. Paddling up on Wellesley Glacier. There should be a little lagoon up ahead that we're supposed to be able to paddle into, that the Wellesley calves into. Let's go find it. Wellesley Glacier. Gives you a little perspective on how teeny she is and how big that glacier is. And that's a little glacier. And the Glacier River coming out of the ice cave in there. A lot of wind coming off of this glacier. Right at the foot of it.
Campsite 4, beautiful view. There are still gnats though, as you can see by the head nets. So we decided to put up a tarp even though it isn't raining. And it'll be interesting to see how this goes down with this slight breeze, to see if these men can keep a tarp standing. Hopefully the gnats will leave us alone a little bit for a while. We noticed that if you build a tarp and you sit way back on the slanted side, they don't seem to crowd around you as much, so we'll see. So sometimes when the trees don't hold bear bags very well, or dry bags very well for bear bagging, you have to go through drastic measures.
It's getting tangled up on everything, isn't it? Jeez.
Can you come down with a rope?
Yeah,
Down with them.
that's an option.
We can get some. We can get.
So,
Wait, we got two ends of it. Are those two ropes?
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
See the spaghetti up there?
Spaghetti and trees.
I got one rope.
Good one? Second one.
Ready to go.
So as the tide goes out, you can see, check out this ice. All these bergs, they're moving fast. They're just cruising down the bay, down the fjord. I wouldn't want to be paddling right there, right now.
Yeah.
This is what we go through to get across these glacial rivers. Good luck.
It's fast moving.
It is. We tried to get over that way, but it's too deep, too fast moving. Not going to work. We're going to go back. All right.
So over here to our left is Bachelor Glacier. You can see it's mostly covered with moraine. There's a big, beautiful waterfall up on top that's causing all this water to come down. It's amazingly beautiful.
Oh, it's about 10 o'clock. What time is it?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. We got a smudge pot going here, trying to keep the gnats away, but it's cooling down nicely because of the icy breeze at Harvard and the other assorted glaciers in our area. So consequently, the gnats have abated slightly, but the campfire's nice anyway. Erica went to bed.
This is a trip, Peter should come with us.
Oh yeah, he would have liked this one. He would have liked this one.
All the colleges.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. All right. Won't be long and we'll be turning in to paddle that way tomorrow. Down into the ice pack. Watch the glacier calve. What morning is this? 5? Morning 5. We had our coffee and our oatmeal. And the ice is moving out of College Fjord. And we're going to
some campus tours of universities.
We're going to go touring some university glaciers. That way. Kind of an overcast morning. It rained a little bit last night, but not a lot. But we have our rain gear at the ready. We're going to Harvard Glacier, see how far we can get in before the ice pack prohibits us entering further.
Always handy. Should I keep it on chemo?
Looking at Bryn Mawr Glacier on the left. The next one is Smith Glacier, and we believe the next one that is joining Harvard Glacier is Baltimore Glacier, but on the map it shows Baltimore Glacier is not connected with Harvard. But since Harvard is an advancing glacier, maybe it is. Interesting. Pretty serene paddling.
Waterfall up here to the right that might be fresh. The point.
I mean, worst case is just enough snow.
Yeah.
I don't check it when you're paddling out.
Huh?
It doesn't make sense to carry the water
That's Bryn Mawr Glacier, sweeping down out of the mountains. Pretty awesome. We're paddling in front of the Smith Glacier. There's the moraine, the dark stuff. Actually a plug back there. It's all eroding. This is the blue ice portion of it. Wow. Well, precariously close. There's Harvard. We're getting within 2 miles, I think, from here of Harvard. Very chilly. It's closed in on us, the weather. We just finished our shore lunch on a rocky beach, and we were all hungry. It was great. We finished our shore lunch in the company of Harvard and Smith glaciers. There's Harvard down there, and flanked to our other side was Smith Glacier. There's Bert communing with Smith. Pretty close. Pretty awesome. Time to go up to Harvard. We are pretty close to Harvard Glacier, to the face of it up here. A lot of ice. We're kind of getting stalled in this ice pack. And there it is. I'm hearing it rumble. Waiting for the show. You hear the ice all around us, grumbling and crackling and popping. And it's starting to rain again. Ice all around. Look at this. Cold here. So desolate with this overcast.
Here, that would help.
Falling ice.
You can Photoshop the rest there, we can.
You look chilly, Erica.
Oh, I feel great.
Yeah, I'm comfy. We're all kind of bundled up because it is a little nippy out here. That wind off the glacier stopped. It's nice. We had a little wind coming off the glacier there for a while. A little drizzle started.
Moving too.
So,
Snap, crackle, pop.
yeah, of the ice, yeah. Come on, give me a big calving. Hurry up. Or not. Sitting in a margarita blender. Oh, hello there. Big old bird. Have you noticed all the jets?
Yeah, they've got a lot.
I think we're right on a flyway to Anchorage.
You probably
You went under?
behind your ice.
Little seal. Tyler is icing his water bottle, keeping it nice and cold.
Did you see what Daniel did?
Daniel just threw his
Threw
in.
his in.
Daniel's water bottle is just floating along. He's taking pictures. Yeah. I just hope he can fetch it without going in.
That's what I'm worried about.
Because Erica was just saying she could probably make it to shore from here swimming, and we don't think so.
Well, I could make it to that iceberg and crawl on top.
Yeah, you could do that. It's a good view of Smith Glacier with the moraine out front. And the black ice. We'll paddle by that on the way home.
That's a really good picture for you.
Big one. Looks like it recently rolled. It's all wet. Man, that thing's huge. Don't want to be near that when it turns.